This lesson is on smiley transformation. How can we use multiple translations to move a figure? So when we're looking at this, the translation is when we slide a picture or shape. It is called a translation. We can slide our pre-image either horizontally or vertical. This transformation is a horizontal transformation to the left. Note that this translation on the second picture is really two parts. A horizontal translation left and a vertical translation down. What this shows us is that we can translate in any direction we want. Rotations. When we rotate a picture or shape by a specific angle measurement about a specific point, it is called a rotation. We will only rotate in 90-degree increments for right now. We will see that by rotating a figure, we did not change its size, so the smiley faces are still congruent, but the orientation did change. The rotated smiley face is on its side at this point. Next, when we reflect a picture or shape across a line, it is called a reflection. The distance from each point to the line is the same. So here's an example of a reflection across the y-axis. The wink is on the left in the image instead of the right. The x-axis would have put the image in the fourth quadrant or down here. But the smiley face would have been upside down, the wink still on this side, and the eye there. When we shrink or enlarge a picture or shape, it's called a dilation. We need a scale factor to dilate by, so we know how much to shrink or enlarge. The scale factor is the ratio of the size of the image to the size of the pre-image. So a scale factor of 1/2 represents 1 unit on image to 2 units on the pre-image, which is a shrinking scale, since the pre-image is bigger. An enlarging scale would be a number greater than 1. And a shrinking scale would be between numbers 0 and 1. So what are we going to do when we have a picture like this that has multiple translations? Well, you've got to figure out how this is going to be. So this is our final product right here. This is our step 3 here. But how do I get to it? Well, first you're going to start off with shrinking the image first. So this is going to be your first step right here. First step is we're going to dilate by a shrinking factor. Then your next step would be this step right here, which would be to take that dilated shape and rotate around the origin. So if you notice, you have that smaller figure now rotated around into the third quadrant like we needed. So now our shape looks just like we wanted it to. So this is the final product.